Adoninum Moshiach ורבינו המשיח לעולם. Hello everyone. This Shabbos we're going to read Shabbos Tazria Metzora. As you know, 1991, the Rebbe Moshiach Shlita gave a sicha in Shabbos Tazria Metzora, one of the most famous and strongest sichas that the Rebbe gave during these years, 1991, 1992. The Rebbe explained the pasuk, Adam kiyeh nega be'or basari. A person will have an affliction of the skin. The Mishnah is using, the Chumash, the pasuk is using the word Adam, which shows on a person who's on the highest level possible. As we know, we have 4 names for a person: Ish, Enosh, Gever, and Adam is the highest of all of them. And the Rebbe said that actually the entire Jewish people is compared to Adam, a person who's completed the entire mission of his life. He has rectified himself to the highest level. He's a person who's internally and outwardly a complete person. And this description of Adam is referring to the Jewish people as a whole. We are compared to a person who's completed all the work that he had to do during Galus in order to bring Moshiach. So what is left to do? The Rebbe Moshiach then proceeded to talk a little bit about the Mishnah in Pirkei Avos, Mishnah Aleph in Perek Beis, which says, which is the right path that a person should take for himself. Then the Mishnah says, Zu shehi tiferes loy min ha'adam, and velo Esav, if I'm not mistaken. The Rebbe said that the Mishnah is saying that this is the right path you should take. Tiferes. Tiferes is learning Torah, and through learning Torah, the person will be more successful, and he will get all the brachas that he needs, whatever he needs. Learning Torah is the path the person should take to be Metzliach in everything he does. But then the Rebbe said more specifically, since we are in Vav Iyar, and this Shabbos we're actually counting the sphere of Malchus Tiferes, so this is another hashgacha, big hashgacha pratis, to tell us that really not only should we be learning Torah, but Malchus Tiferes is all the inyanim, all the subjects that deal with the inyanim of Malchus in the Torah, which is Geulah and Moshiach. And this is the path that we should take, learning inyanim Geulah and Moshiach. Obviously, we have to learn everything. And Amar it's Chosid. You can't just learn in Yana Moshiach of Geulah, and the Rebbe's sichas are all full of instructions from learning in Nigla. The Rebbe is asking and begging Hasidim to learn as much as possible from all the areas of the Torah. But the Dagesh, the emphasis is to learn in Yana Moshiach of Geulah, because with that, the Rebbe says this is a derech hakala vayashra beyoser. This is the easiest and the most productive way to bring about the Geulah of Mashiach. So this is a very big advantage in learning in Yana Mashiach Geulah. And a few Shabbosim after that, Shabbos Balak, Yud Zayin Tammuz, a few weeks later after that Sicha, the Rebbe added that another big advantage there is in the learning of Yana Mashiach Geulah, and that is that not only is it a big Geulah, a big way to bring about the coming of Mashiach, but it's also a very big Geulah in order to live with Mashiach. The person who is learning the Inyan Mashiach Geulah, not only should he know all this Inyani, but he should actually start living with it, and that will help him actually cope with this time in the most efficient way possible. He will live Mashiach, he will breed Mashiach, he will be a happy person and a complete person as a whole. When a person lives Mashiach and he yearns for Mashiach, not only is he not depressed, not only is he sunk into the problems and into all the difficulties and problems that are taking place on a daily basis, but he's actually afloat. He's on top of everything. He lives Mashiach. He's a happier person. He prepares his environment for the coming of Mashiach, and that will actually be the best way to bring about the coming of Mashiach. When we're all happy, we're not really worried about what's around us. We are trusting the word of the Rebbe Mashiach that Mashiach is ototot coming right now. As we can see around us, all the things that are happening right now in the world, we know that this is all taking us as a final preparation to the revelation of the Rebbe Mashiach Shlita. Adoninum, Moreno, ורבינו, המשיח לעולם.